Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review the new drama, The Sweet East. And this is from cinematographer turned director Sean Price Williams, who brings to life a story of Lillian, who's going to school, winds up going on a trip to DC, and then going on this crazy adventure across the Northeast, engaging with all kinds of men of different walks of life, and expanding her perspective of the world for the first time. And this film is very uneven. There's definitely moments that are shocking and intense and thrilling, including a big explosive sequence towards the center of the film. I do think that there's a challenge in this film that runs about an hour and 45 minutes of keeping pace, because things will rile up and then come down, rile up, come down, and especially after that big explosive section in the middle, it's hard to get lulled back in to what's going on afterwards. And in comparison, each of these different kind of vignettes, these little journeys, are interesting on a scale of, some of them are, has specific ideas it's trying to get across, and you get it, while others are very tense and suspenseful and really building up an intriguing dynamic between our main character Lillian and whatever person she's engaging with in this section of the film, whether she finds this guy who takes her to this club in DC, or she meets this professor played by Simon Rex who has these alt-right ideologies and conspiracy theories. You have Ayo Edebiri, young Molly, who's this director, and Jacob Elordi, who's playing the star of this film. And all of these different sections have at least something interesting. It's just tonally and pacing wise, it's a challenge, and I'm not quite sure Price Williams exactly captures balancing it all. This is very specific and engaging and interesting because Sean Price Williams does the cinematography, and it has this very vintage, rustic kind of look to it, this old school film look to it. And Paul Grimstad's score really helps create that atmosphere as well. This film centers on Talia Ryder, and she does a fantastic job of playing both naive and doe-eyed and bringing in everything, but then there's always something else underneath, because she always seems to be understanding things a little bit more than she's leading on. She plays on these men's urges or women's urges, and she plays a very intriguing character. I do feel like this film at times is just trying to be provocative for the sake of being provocative, and that doesn't always hit, but it sure leaves you with a very uneasy look at the world through the eyes of this young woman, and it is at least an experience worth watching, especially if you love film. It has a lot of things to be interested in, and I think Sean Price Williams delivers a very engaging and interesting experience for his first feature film. But those are my thoughts on The Sweet East. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.